Ticket reselling has become a massive issue in the world. It's been bad for a long time, but I feel like it's just getting worse and worse and nothing's being done about it. So today we're going to talk about the issues of like ticket reselling as well as dynamic pricing, which is also a bunch of crap, because I saw this tweet the other day which said, who did this and why is it legal? Section 129, row 10, verified resale ticket, $98,765.99. What? And this is real as well. This is a real screenshot from the latest My Chemical Romance tour in, I think, New Jersey. So I went onto the New Jersey one just to see like what the current pricing are, because obviously I think this one got taken down. And currently the most expensive ticket on that entire like listing, just for the New Jersey date by the way, is this one here, section 111C, row 4, which as you can see on the map is just there. $4,500. Are you taking the piss? And that's not the only place this is happening. It's happening in the UK. It happened recently with like the new Oasis tour. It happens all the time for Taylor Swift, but it never became an issue until suddenly people couldn't get tickets to Oasis. It's happened across tours that I've been to, and it seems like it's an ongoing issue at the moment that just isn't being resolved. Kerrang tweeted the other day saying My Chemical Romance have sold out their 2025 Black Parade Stadium tour with 365,000 tickets snapped up. And then loads of people in the comments like, look at all that availability in Los Angeles, sold out. It was also really great to hold back on all these floor seats to scalp their fans directly their platinum tickets. No, they haven't. Tons of seats left. America has a habit of being stupid. And that is the big issue, is Ticketmaster are holding back loads of tickets all the time, and they're calling them platinum tickets when realistically the tickets aren't any different. On this Alice Cooper tour that's just happened in the UK, there was a AXS premium ticket which gave you access to a private shared toilet. How much were these going for? About £450. This is a massive thing with like Taylor Swift fans and stuff as well, and it's horrible. Taylor Swift ticket scam cost distraught family $15,600. And I get it, if you're spending that much on tickets anyway, it's probably a scam. But also, you shouldn't have to pay that much to go and see your favorite artist. I've been to so many bands and artists that have put on the best stage production I've ever seen for £50. And that was only last year. For standing, and I was right at the front on the barrier, cost £50. I saw Ghost do it back in 2022, and their production £50. It's not just concerts being affected. It's football tickets. It's American football tickets. It's any sport that you probably like. It's theatre shows. It's everything. It's to the point where even Ticketmaster were hiring people to buy tickets to resell them. From BBC News, Ticketmaster knew Norfolk touting firm was reselling. The firm Ticketmaster was well aware that a touting company was reselling via secondary selling websites. This is for TQ Tickets Limited, right? In 2020, two touts that made £11 million reselling tickets for inflated prices were jailed for being guilty of fraud. So it's fraud when two guys are reselling tickets for a stupid amount, but when a massive multi-billion-pound company do it, it's fine. As well as like the resale issues, we've also got the dynamic pricing issues. Now, obviously, Robert Smith from The Cure has gone over this so much. He's against Ticketmaster in general, pretty much. To the point where he has done like the amazing thing of getting tickets way cheaper than they ever should be. The Oasis tickets went on sale the other week. They were £86, I believe. I think it was around that price at least. After being on sale for maybe an hour or two, suddenly Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing comes in and their platinum tickets arrive. And how much do they suddenly become? Almost £500. A tweet here from Gavin Riley. After 105 minutes in the queue, only tickets left for Oasis on Sunday are official platinum tickets, €490 50 cents, and in demand standing tickets, €415 50. Neither has any VIP element, it's just literally Ticketmaster incorporating tout pricing into the face value proposition. When I end up doing shows like this in the future, I'm straight away turning off dynamic pricing. What a scam. I'm making sure that resale cannot be above face value because I've set that price personally with the rest of the band and the team and whatever, and we're gonna say, no, this is how much it is, that's the price. I thought we'd go on the classic reselling site Viagogo, because obviously why wouldn't we, to have a look at how much their tickets are right now. Viagogo, if you don't know, by the way, is one of the most stupid sites to ever go on for anything. The seller can set whatever price they want, and if they send you a ticket, chances are it's not going to be a real ticket. I have been lucky enough to use this site twice in my entire life, and thankfully, both times the tickets have been perfectly fine. My first one was Billie Idol back in 2014 because I wanted to go and take my dad, and it was the day before my birthday. My second one was literally I bought a night before the gig, and that was to see Green Day Hyde Park in London. And luckily I actually got that for under face value, so good win for me. But anyway, back to Oasis. I bet you if I click on any of these right here, they're already going to be overpriced. So let's start with Cardiff. The cheapest ticket we have, £454. And originally the face value ticket was £150. So they are asking for 3 times the amount of money $150 for a very shit seat. If I wanted to be standing, we're looking right now at a very cheap price of £793. This listing is cheaper than 90% of other available tickets with similar view. What was the face value on that, you might be asking? £152.75. That is just over 5 times the amount for the original ticket. No one's going to buy that. That's only one ticket as well. The next one available, £1,091. And that's apparently great because it's cheaper than 70% of other tickets. No, it's not. We'll go further down. We'll go to this random one in Manchester on the 19th of July. The cheapest, £383. Face value, £172. Still just over double the price, but also it's not a good price. Generally, if you're going to a gig as well, you're not going on your own, are you? You're going with someone else. So say I wanted two, £381, £150 face value. It's not a good site to go on. We'll go to the London one, the last London one. Floor standing, £591 each. Face value, £169.52. Make it make sense on why that is legal. Who else can we use this example for? My Chemical Romance. They've just announced their US tour. It's done amazing. The ticket prices, don't get me wrong, ridiculous. Let's have a look at some of theirs. The first one here, Seattle. Let's have a look at the cheapest price. The cheapest ticket right here, $263. What's the face value you're asking? $150. I can see this ticket here, pit standing, $1,080. That's ridiculous. What's the face value on that? $358. Look at this one here, $2,008. These tickets here aren't confirmed they're going to be real. I saw a lot of people complaining about the Los Angeles one, so let's have a look at that as well. Section 4TD. That's all the way down the bottom here, $243. You can already see that is so far away from the stage. The face value on that, $132.60. You're almost paying double for a seat that's just so far away, and they've only been bought to be put on this website. You'll have an unrestricted view of the show. Yeah, if you've got fucking binoculars. Pit standing, $1,037. That's the cheapest as well. The most expensive right here, $2,342. It says this is by a trader, so this isn't a person that's a fan or anything like that. It's a trader. Someone has bought that ticket for $300 literally to go and sell it for what, 8 times the price? How is this legal? Taylor Swift tickets, always going mental as well. There's literally a show tomorrow in Toronto, Canada. Let's have a look at the tickets on there. The cheapest ticket here is 3,000 Canadian dollars. The original one is 2,300 Canadian dollars, which already ridiculous. But then if we go to this one here, section A3, row 6, face value $546. They're selling it for $9,083. Don't get me wrong, that's a way better seat down there, but no one is going to pay $9,083. I know I've been complaining about a lot of this, but it's also, it really pisses me off, to be honest. I'm going to go back to the Mindchem Los Angeles one, and let's have a look at how much that is just on there. This show is apparently sold out. This entire tour is apparently sold out. But if we press accept and continue, suddenly you see that we are filled with verified resale tickets as well as official platinum tickets. If I wanted a pit ticket, I can get an official verified resale ticket for the low cost of $1,024. That pit was apparently $300. Ticket prices have already become so expensive. Billie Eilish tickets when they came out are also ridiculous. You know, 150 quid to stand. I saw Queen play for I think 2 to 3 hours, and that was standing at the same venue, and that cost me 60 quid. And I get that was a few years ago. Prices have changed. It's going to keep happening. Ed Sheeran ticket touts jailed in landmark Leeds case. This is like the first time we actually saw some difference, and that was in 2020. 2 internet ticket touts who resold tickets worth millions of pounds for events including Ed Sheeran's and Adele concerts have been jailed. Peter Hunter and David Smith traders Ticket Wiz and BZZ over 5 years. BZZ sold tickets for 9.3 million more than it paid for them. Sheeran's manager Stuart Camp gave evidence after £75 seat for a charity gig was spotted on sale for £7,000. They used multiple identities and computer robots to buy tickets, selling them for inflated prices on secondary ticket websites including Viagogo, Get Me In, StubHub, and Seatwave. People like that are ruining the concert experience for genuine fans. You know I keep going back to this map here of this gig from Mychem, July 26th at Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles. But imagine being that band, looking out and seeing pretty much all of these seats just not sold because people can't afford it, because the people that have bought it are ticket touts who have already made a profit from some people buying it because they're desperate to see their favorite band. It's got to be so depressing. Like, my computer is just lagging, like zooming in on this map because it's a massive stadium. But like, already look at all of those pink dots there. That is all seats that are currently on resale. All of those pink dots are resale tickets. That's literally like maybe a third of the entire seating area there if they were all clumped up. And the blue ones you can see aren't even tickets that are currently on sale. They're the official platinum tickets, including the pit standing, which I can't even zoom into. That's also resale tickets. May 2018, how Ed Sheeran is tackling ticket touts. Ed Sheeran's taken an aggressive stance against ticket touts by cancelling more than 10,000 tickets for his upcoming stadium tour. And the issue with doing stuff like that is it ends up some fans also get their tickets cancelled because the system just suddenly recognised them as a robot. I know some of my friends got their tickets for like gigs they wanted to go see that sold out cancelled because they were suddenly assumed as robots and they didn't get them back. If you search the word ticket reselling on Google, F1 warns of fraudulent tickets on sale. How to get get Glastonbury tickets if you missed out on general sale and where to avoid. You shouldn't have to avoid anywhere. Oasis to cancel 50,000 resale tickets. There's a really simple answer for all of this. Why are we letting people resell tickets above base cost? There's one ticket resale website that I've used, and it's actually been the most effective, best ticket reselling website I've ever seen because it's trusted. You can't resell for more than base cost. I'm talking about Twickets. Twickets is actually an official fan-to-fan resale website I've used so many times. I used it to try and see Paramore. I saw tickets popping up all the time. People will send you a ticket. If they use it, you get your money back. They don't get the money until after the gig has happened. There's only one issue that I've ever seen with Twickets, and it's my friend George. He bought a ticket for Chapel Rome before she became popular, and he was in the queue with his friend. His friend went in, his ticket, he said he was fully waiting to get into the venue at the help desk for an hour while they contacted Ticketmaster to see what had happened. So the venue contacted Ticketmaster to see what had happened. Basically, Chapel Rome became popular. The person had sold their ticket already for under face value to George. Chapel Rome then became popular. This person realized their resale cost was going up and skyrocketing so they could get a massive profit. So what they did was they contacted Ticketmaster, cancelled the ticket transfer, even though he had the transfer already, put it back on Ticketmaster for a higher cost. He got turned away, got told he wasn't allowed in, and somehow that got overlooked by the whole system. But other than that, I've actually used Twickets a few times for other gigs and also like theatre shows and stuff, and it's actually been amazing. It's always worked for me. So I think that's the one to use if you are going to use one, and it is also face value. What's the solution to all of this? Currently, fuck all. The government don't care enough, so let's make them care. I've gone on change.org. There's loads of like articles and stuff here that people are like talking about, you know. Stop ticket touts, make concert tickets affordable for all. 488 verified signatures so far. There's more if I just search the word Ticketmaster, ban Ticketmaster in demand pricing, end dynamic pricing, halt Ticketmaster's demand-based pricing. There's so many you can sign, and maybe your government will look at it. I've looked to see if there's like any in the UK. The one that I found was closed because of the general election, so it only got 51 signatures. So we're gonna make one. We're gonna put it in the description. Sign it. Let's try and implement a new law that actually, you know, makes sense. There are some things in place in other countries. I searched their laws against reselling tickets for more in Europe. Yes, there are laws against reselling tickets for more than face value in Europe, and the EU is taking action to prevent ticket scalping. That's all you need. Ireland literally implemented the Sale of Tickets Act 2021. In Ireland, it's illegal to sell tickets for live events, matches, and concerts for more than face value. This law applies to designated events and venues, and the penalty is up to 100,000 euros in fines or up to 2 years in prison. There you go. Simple thing straight away. The Digital Services Act. The DSA is a new EU law that aims to prevent and punish ticket scalping. So this includes banning websites from manipulating customers, requiring online resellers to produce annual reports of takedowns of ticket listings. The reselling of tickets at more than face value in Denmark or Belgium is banned. The EU is tackling it. The UK and US can as well. So I've made a petition. I've put it in the description. If you want to go sign it and you're from the UK, please do. Let's actually like stop this and let's start making these tickets that you can't sell them for more than face value. Ticketmaster need to stop their dynamic pricing. I've included that in the petition down below. I think it's just getting ridiculous and people are just getting scammed out of seeing things they want to see. And it's making the whole concert experience a bit miserable for everyone. Anyway, I've been rambling for 45 minutes now, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!